Waking up knowing it was the 1st of December this morning honestly filled me with panic. Felt overwhelmed, stressed, the thought that we are on the last official countdown for Christmas. And to add to my lists and stress and worry, thought, you know what, let's chuck in doing Vlogmas. Here we are, cheers and my crispy drink, and let's have a go of 25 days of Vlogmas. Now, I'm not going to promise it's going to be aesthetically pleasing, magical, festive and wonderful every single day, because let's be honest, in real life it isn't. We'll choose what we want to show on this app. Of course, I'll be sharing some of the festive things that we're doing this month. I also love creating cozy content. I'm also here to show the real life. I get stressed, get worried about money, worried about my time, being able to do absolutely everything, emotional because my children are getting older, Christmases are changing. So Vlogmas is going to be a bit of all of that. If you're here for the ride, I love you and appreciate you, and let's get stuck in. If you've been here for a while, or if you're new here, I'm a girl that cannot sit still. Knowing there's stuff to do, I can't rest until it's done. Very often when I'm working from home, I'll use my breaks and my lunches to work on that to-do list. And throughout December, it's definitely time that I'm going to be using wisely, because your girl needs to wrap a present. Brought presents, but I have not wrapped a single one. I actually think that's partly why I feel the way that I do. So my plan is on Wednesday when I'm working from home again, I'm going to use my lunch break to wrap a present. But anyway, back to the job in hand. You would have seen that I've done a few jobs. Done the washing up from breakfast this morning. Even though I have a dishwasher, I don't like to use it that often. Took out the recycling and brought up and put away some of the dried washing. Here, I'm just putting away some clothes that have been sat in a pile for about a month. Needs to go in the loft because they need to go on vintage. That's going to be a January problem. And then I had the joys of trying to shove this up in the loft. I'm a determined girly and we made it happen. I also brought down my trusty bag with my wrapping paper in. If you haven't got one of these, I'd really recommend. Last year was the first year that I got one, and I honestly don't know why I've never had one in my life before. I then whipped round upstairs with the Hoover before doing something on the Christmas to-do list. Like I said, it was to sort out the presents. So I got out some of the family bits, put them into piles so I know come Wednesday what I'm wrapping and who I'm wrapping for. Once that was all sorted, it was back downstairs to sort out the washing and put another wash load on, because we know it never ends. Because I'm in the office tomorrow, I popped the towels on as well, so they were nice and fluffy for our showers later. So I was then very satisfied with getting a lot done on my to-do list. So I thought I'd better sit down and have some lunch. A few minutes to myself, watching some of my favourite YouTubers before heading back to work. I've been productive. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Vlogmas Day 2.